Hello. Today we're gonna explore some canyons here in San Diego. I'm in the City Heights part of San Diego. This is one of the canyons there, and you could see that there's a trail. So let's just go down here and see where it leads us to. And I'll shoot another video once we get deeper into the canyon. Okay, so this is a view of the canyon right there, which I assume we will be heading to, where this trail will curve around and eventually head down to the bottom there. I like these urban canyons, I really do. Hopefully it's not polluted. A lot of homeless people come here at night to sleep, and hopefully we don't encounter someone who's homeless and who will give me problems. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue down this trail. I just wanted to film these homes here because you could see their backyard is literally the canyon, and I think that's really cool. I just wanted to show you guys that. I wouldn't mind living in a place where my view is the canyon, one of the canyons here in San Diego. So yeah, we'll keep walking. And as I suspected, I was up there pointing, and it does actually look like it curved down to the bottom of the canyon. So let's just keep going and see what this canyon has to offer. Alrighty, so it looks like we have trail options here. I see on my left, it's going to be Euclid Avenue and Quincy Street trails. Looks like I just came from the Myrtle Street Trail. If I go forward a little bit down that way, I guess. I don't really see a trail there, but it'll take me to Torn Street. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to take. It's kind of like a fork in the road here, but I'll let you know in the next segment of which one I ended up taking. So I decided to take the Euclid Avenue trail, which Euclid Avenue, I believe, is somewhere up there, parallel to this trail right here. But we'll see where it ends up. I may have to climb my way up to Euclid Avenue and actually walk back to where I parked my car. So maybe part of this hike will actually be in city streets, not all trail like this. But it is a lovely path, I will say. If you live in San Diego, we have many canyons, and I'm just in one of many canyons here in San Diego. Now this one obviously has trails, as you could see, but some don't. And then maybe some of the smaller canyons, they don't have trails like this, but a lot of them do. But if they do not have trails, as I said earlier in the video, be careful with those, because it could be a place where homeless people live. And the continuation of the trail there. And I don't know if you could tell, there's a street up there, but I saw a couple cars passing by, and I believe that's going to be Euclid. And if I go up this trail here, I would assume that it goes all the way back up to Euclid, but we're actually going to go down this way. I'm going to go down that. I keep on saying we because it's like you guys are with me during this hike. Well, I guess you kind of are, since you're watching this video. Kind of are joining the hike with me. But yeah, let's keep going. And then I'll film a little bit more later as we get down further down. Okay, so this is Euclid Avenue, and it did lead me back to the street. So I was walking about half a mile or so. You can see it says Euclid right there, Avenue. Of just actual urban walking. So it was half canyon and half city walking, you could say. And we're heading back now to the area where I actually began my hike. So you could see, in fact, we're kind of approaching it now. There is a little section down there where the white fence is. That's where I was filming that sign. And that was the very beginning of the video. So now I'm actually gonna go in my car and I'll talk about what I think about these urban exploring. that wasn't a very long trail. It was actually pretty short. I don't know how many miles it was exactly, but it was a good little walk, and I think I might explore more canyons here in San Diego. There's many canyons in San Diego, as I previously said earlier on in the video. And a lot of them do have trails, so I actually want to see, you know, this could be an interesting thing to do, is just to, on my days, I mean, back in the pandemic when I was collecting unemployment, I probably had more time to do this, but now that I'm back to work, you know, I have very little time to actually just walk around and like, but today I did, so maybe I'll find some time in the day, and I think it's pretty good for you as well, even if you are fully employed now, off unemployment and all that, even if we're getting back to normal, because the pandemic, I mean, it's still here, but people are going back to work, and so, you know, as we are busier now, if you don't have the time to actually be doing these kinds of things, you know, find a time slot where you can, because I definitely feel that it clears the mind a little bit. You know, you look around these places and, I mean, this canyon's in the middle of a city, so I can't really say you're at one with nature, but it is a serene place to be. And I think it's very important to have that balance in life. You know, now that we're back in the grind of working again, you know, we're back in that hustle and bustle lifestyle, I do think that it's very important that you have, you know, this is my form of relaxation, I guess. Although some people might say hiking might not be relaxing to them, depending on what kind of hike you're talking about. This is a very simple hike. But yeah, do something that is good for your mind and your soul and your spirit. Something that could balance out, you know, your hard, busy work week. And be able to give you something where your mind's at solace. And so for me, that would be walking, you know, doing these hikes. Even walking around my neighborhood I find to be quite relaxing, but I actually like walking around these canyons now. So we'll see what the next video is about. I do hope you enjoyed this random little video. My views on my videos have been taking a severe hit. And what I mean by that is that when I used to talk about the subject of EDD, California's unemployment program, that a lot of people were on that during the pandemic, from March 2020 to, you know, to September 11th. That was the last payout. So that's about a year and a half or so. And I did a lot of videos on the EDD. You know, my puny little channel went from 65 subscribers to now a little over 700. And now I'm stalling again because, you know, I don't really talk about things that people care about anymore, I guess. But not that my subject matter is bad or anything like that, but videos like this, you know, tend to not really grab the attention of like the EDD videos and stuff. But anyhow, if you're sticking with me on the channel after my rise to fame, I guess you could say, when I was talking about EDD, if you're still watching my videos, thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I do hope to see you again in the next video. I don't know what that will be, but it could be anything. It could be me modding this Lexus. It could be me doing another walk in the canyon somewhere, doing a food review. And I think I might do a food review for my next video. But anyways, before I talk too much, thank you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you for being a supporter, especially if you are still watching my videos. Thank you so much for that. So I'll see you in the next one. God bless.